Hello students, I welcome you again in the part 6th of this ongoing video series of DNF local elements. In the last part we were discussing about we have started the general properties of DNF local elements. Now before we proceed further, two lines. केमिस्ट्री की बात निराली बस समझने वाला चाहिए. केमिस्ट्री की बात निराली बस समझने वाला चाहिए. थोड़ा धैर्य रख कोशिश करे, थोड़ा मन इसमें रमाइए. थोड़ा धैर्य रख कोशिश करें, थोड़ा मन इसमें रमाइए. So we were discussing about these physical properties. In these physical properties, except zinc, mercury and cadmium, transition element exhibit that much of properties. Now there are two words: enthalpy of atomization. What is this? Before proceed further, I give you the example of this. This enthalpy of atomization indicated by this symbol delta subscript A and then H. Now this enthalpy of atomization is what? This is the enthalpy change. Simply we can say enthalpy change. So this is the enthalpy change that occurs or that accompanies the enthalpy change that occurs or that accompanies to the total separation of that accompanies the total separation of all the atoms. Total separation of all the atoms in a chemical substance. So when you separate each and every single atom from its constituent chemical substance, the enthalpy change occurring, then it is enthalpy of atomization. So except Hg, mercury and zinc, all other transition metals have high enthalpies of atomization. Now this high enthalpy of atomization in fact also have importance in deciding the other factor like melting point, boiling point, their crystal strength, etc. Okay. Now about their metallic character. If you see in metallic character, they are not as good as electropositive metals like those of alkali or alkaline earth metal. Okay, so they also have somewhat, you can say, covalent character in there. So covalent and metallic both character, covalent and metallic both characters. So covalent and catalytic both characters exist. Both characters exist in transition metals. Now this property make them somewhat different from the alkali and alkali earth metal and other p block elements or p block metals. Okay, now why they are both metallic as well as covalent character? So you can justify this by saying that the presence of the presence of partially filled the presence of partially filled D subcell favors the presence of partial filled D subcell favors covalent and metallic bonding. So covalent and metallic bonding. So this is the reason due to incomplete or partial filled D subcells, they exhibit both sharing property and donor property, that is metallic bonding as well as covalent character in them. Now the next physical property, we can say density. Okay, so density, as you know, it is mass upon volume. So the density of transition elements are comparatively high than the S block metals. You can compare the atomic, it is because the atomic volume, as they come later on in the periodic table across a period, that's why as we move from left to right, the volume or size decreases. So the atomic volume of transition elements is lower than S block metals, that is alkalis and alkaline earth metals, S block metals. That's why their density, so their density is comparatively high than your S and P block elements. And here very interestingly you will know that is osmium and iridium, they have highest density among them. So osmium 52.57 gram per cubic centimeter, and iridium, and here the value is 22.61 gram per cubic centimeter, have highest density. Okay, so before we proceed further, there is question HIJKLMNO, which compound I am suggesting or referring. HIJKLMNO, which compound I am talking about? The answer of this question you will see in the next video.